What's good? What's good? Oh man, just sitting here chilling, going over treatments and stuff, videos and stuff. I was saying that we gotta just keep our mind right. Our mind focused on the right things. I was just looking at inspired. Like a lot of times we can mistake that for different things. A lot of times we can be motivated, but we're not inspired. Inspiration is where the direction comes from. Like when you know what you want to do in life, you know what you want to be, and all that kind of stuff. It's like things happen in your life, and that's honestly normal. That's a normal thing. A lot of times people think that you know we can just get up and just keep going and going and going. It's like, nah, we're not robots. Yeah, we human, and sometimes feel beat, feel defeated, and those kind of things. So you got to do a multitude of things to make yourself feel motivated, to make yourself feel inspired and stuff like that. And a lot of times that's disconnecting yourself from a lot of the things that we see on a lot of stuff we see on a day-to-day basis ain't even worth remembering. And a lot of times we tend to give that a lot of our time, you know which we shouldn't, but we're not perfect though. You know what I'm saying? We a lot of times shit we just get sometimes just get bored. It's kind of like the news. The news always had stuff that was like gossip and you know just knowing stuff that you probably would never really just known. So, but at the same time, we gotta, you know, boss up, level up. Sometimes it's eating good. Shit, a lot of times people don't know your motivation habits. You know, a lot of that. And I know people like eating. Like, yeah, it's because like what you eat, you will start to not feel good. And then when you don't feel good, you don't feel like doing nothing. And then when you don't feel like doing nothing, you end up not doing nothing. So that's why it's important. A lot of people think that, sometimes eating healthy is like not cool to do. And it's like, no, eating healthy is great. Like shit, it'll change how you feel, make you want to get up. Because a lot inside of what makes you get up and want to do things is in your stomach. This also can fool you and make you think that, man, I don't feel like doing it today. That's what sicknesses do to you. It make you feel like you don't really want to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? And it's a normal feeling. Shit, I definitely can say I felt like that before. You know, I felt like I didn't feel like, you know what I'm saying? So, that's why it's like it is important to stay beyond motivated, stay healthy, you know what I'm saying? Stay kind, stay loving. Um and also, man, people need to get closer to God right now. Whatever God you serve, like I feel like in these times we need it. I feel like it's a lot of delusion going around from illusions that's created with the lusts of life. Like the things that we see in the world, it's like I see people. It's like people wake up and they make up things, and that creates an imbalance. You know, and a lot of people don't know that. It's like the weather, right? The weather don't just wake up and say, well, let's say the sun, right? The sun doesn't wake up and be like, yo, but it's just cold enough for us to survive. Imagine if it just got just negative 200 degrees. Everybody would be dead. All the buildings that was built would be shattered, broken. You know what I'm saying? And it's like so many people are so far and out of touch with even God because it's a selfish thing that they put in their minds. It sounds good from a selfish standpoint, but overall, it's the dumbest, not even dumbest, it's the most detrimental thing that could possibly happen. Say, for instance, how, like, I had to tell one of my friends, like, I seen one of my, he want to have 3 wives, 2 wives at home and whatever. And I'm just like, nigga, how you gonna want 2 wives when you already got 2 baby mamas that you kind of don't get along with yet? Like, I just always feel like, because it's like 2 women ain't gonna be no easier than 1 woman. And a lot of people think that. A lot of people think I deserve to have 2 women. Well, hell, if you ain't even trying to be compromised enough to work out with 1 woman, what make you think you can handle 2? Because of your dick. That's what make you think you can handle 2 women. Man, you gotta handle women from a mental standpoint. And it's crazy that it's like that, but it's like, dog, women dealing with people in general, not just a woman, kids. Having kids ain't just about money. Some people think having kids is about money. Hell no. And that's what a woman is. A woman, you be with them based on the time and the understanding and stuff. And it, cause else, if you to a point where it's your way, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Right? You said watching too much TV and social media, niggas. Truth. That's the God honest truth, man. Niggas just wake up and just make up shit. They be talking about, we was in Africa before the white man and we had this. Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't know no African female that, being real, that's a second wife to nobody. An African woman. Now I do know of African men going around marrying women from other, various groups of black people. And I do know of that, but I don't know of just no African woman that's going for that shit. I just don't, you know what I'm saying? It just ain't happening. So my point is, 2 wives, right? What is the other one gonna be doing? Are they gonna live together? You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna live together? Y'all gonna have kids? What the kids gonna think? Does it matter what the kids think, or is this like that? Or even that, a person thinks, okay, I got these wives who had these fantasy pictures like, yeah, I'm at home and these 2 women is waiting on me at home, ass naked with these bodies, and it's like, what's gonna happen when those women want to go on to be something? What's gonna happen when they say they want to own a business and run a company and be successful? What is it? A lot of people not. A lot of times I feel like people have this main character energy where we don't value people's lives outside of ours. We only think about what we can gain from it. We don't be thinking more so about, damn, how would this person feel? How was this person going to be, you know, and what's going to make them happy? We tend to not think about that and tend to not even care. And that's not cool because at the end of the day, everybody's human. You know, it's not always about you. It's not always about us. It's about life. It's about being a shit, being a better person. Because a lot it's people out there that just think it's cool to be a fucked up person. And it's like, that's not. And that's what's a part of like messing the world up. You know, like it's a lot of stuff that's going on. Like imbalance. I seen something yesterday where it was a rapper and he was and from my experience, just saying, just being real, when I was in high school and I was 17 years old, none of them 17-year-old girls looked my way. Most of them dated older guys. Is it right? It's like it creates an imbalance. Intentions to have sex with those young women. They don't have intentions to grow with them, and then they put them young ladies through trauma and shit, and that ends up creating a whole different version of those young ladies. So all in all, it's like I don't recommend it, but at the end of the day, just being real, a lot of them damn young girls, they gonna find them. They the rich dude, they gonna find them. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it be. Them young girls is gonna find them rich niggas. They don't want to be going over sleepovers, and they don't want to be too. You know what I'm saying? They want to go to not even Miami. I seen some of them going to Dubai. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, what can you do? And I'm saying this because I am a father of a 19-year-old. And here's the crazy thing about it. If I slap the shit out of my 19-year-old daughter, so even me, I can't I can't discipline my daughter for that shit because of the fact that by law, shit is legal. I may not like it, but that's just what it is. But I can't sit up there and play it like an 18-year-old is dumbfounded because shit, I built my first. I got built my first house. I got married at 19, and I built my first house from the ground at 19. And I had my first child at 18. You see what I'm saying? I had my first child at 18. So when you think about all that, I knew exactly what that I was doing. And so I'm never gonna make it like somebody 18 don't know what the fuck they doing. Because what people be trying to do is people be trying to like flip the script on people to make motherfuckers look bad. You know what I'm saying? Like like I said, I started young. So if I tell my kids, hey, you shouldn't have sex, and it's sickening for you to have sex at 18, it's like, nigga, I'll be a hypocrite because I got a 19-year-old daughter. So my kids gonna look at me like dad being fake. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And just being real, when you got chicks that's growing up in cities like Atlanta and Miami, man, them young girls do not want no damn 17-year-old boy when they 17. They don't want that. Not when they are not when they are shapely. You know, and they not even just shapely. It's the makeup too. When they wearing that damn makeup, man, when they already know how to do all that stuff, they're trying to attract older men. You know what I'm saying? Now, even if they, are a few years older, it's like I ain't gonna call a nigga sick for that. If you're a 19-year-old, I don't think that nigga's sick. Like that don't even make sense because shit, they used to be classmates. You know what I'm saying? I just look at it like when women are young women, they looking for a lifestyle. They looking to have fun. They looking for men try to go for the most beautifulest woman. Well, when you get a beautiful woman that's low maintenance, 10 times out of 10, she's very young. You know what I'm saying? She is 19. She is 20. She is 18. They're gorgeous, right? And she high maintenance. Nigga, of course, she gonna be in her 30s. You know why? Because she probably a lawyer. She probably an actor, a movie star. She got her own bread. She got all that. You see what I'm saying? So it becomes a lot different. And hell no, they ready long enough, so they go for young chicks. Like I say, do I think it's cool? Nah, I think young girls should stay away from older men. Meaning that if you 18, you should stay away from niggas that's, over the age of, I say, 21. Some damn young, young tenderoni, and then once you get older, they don't want you no more. I even had to tell one of my friends who, she is a grown woman, but she's in her early 30s, and she was dating a very wealthy, rich man. He's like, for like, you dating men that's older like that, they'll say shit to you to make you question yourself. And she didn't understand what I was saying. And then when she told me, she was like, can you believe this nigga told me that I'm old? Cause he don't usually date women my age. And I was like, see what I'm saying? See, a old woman that she old, knowing he 50. Because he used to date younger girls. Like a lot of times, old niggas can make a young woman old. They age you. That's why you stay away from that. I tell young girls that all the time, like, you gonna go to Dubai, you gonna do all at your age. That's somebody you ain't gotta hide because you ashamed that the nigga old as hell. You know what I'm saying? Because I be seeing chicks doing that. I see chicks going to Dubai, but they won't show who they with because they know, like, yeah, they with an old ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. But it causes an imbalance because the young woman become older. They become older, like 30 years old. The young men don't even want them. The young men be like, yo, she burnt out. Nigga, this girl done went through all kind of trauma. So I don't want her. And then it just creates a cycle of a bunch of damaged people. And we shouldn't do that. Years old, even 21, I tell them, stay away from boys. Stay in school. They niggas your age. Ain't nothing better than partying with somebody you really like versus going out of town with a nigga you just using to go out of town with. You know what I'm saying? Like, why them young girls not gonna listen is because, nigga, the lust, man, the allure of that lifestyle is crazy. Like, people don't know, like, to be rich, to be wealthy, all that shit. People yearn for that. People want that, and they'll do anything for some damn money. People will do anything for some fame, and we have to live with that being being a reality. You know what I'm saying? You gotta live with that. So that's why I tell people, like, you know, we gotta start, just I seen the news of the guys who was accused of killing King Von. They all convicted for murder. And it's so crazy because you can pay niggas in the streets to kill somebody, but you can't pay them to stop killing. That's the craziest thing about, like, the street. But you can't pay them to stop killing. You know, one thing about what we going through in life right now is we all gotta have some kind of sacrifice in this. Because what ends up happening is you gotta realize that I think y'all the same. a lot of similarities. And when you see with that situation with the O Block and killing FBG Duck, it's like that man's dead and the rest of the niggas going to jail for life for that shit. You know, it's pointless. So that's why it's like I can definitely see things can get worse, and I hate that. I want young brothers to be successful. I want young brothers to be able to smile and, you know what I'm saying, do some positive things in life. Cause at the end of the day, man, it only get worse.